What would you like to discuss today?
Basically, I'm here today to seek help for my smoking habit. I actually smoke a lot. So, due to my heavy smoking habit, I decided to actually come here to seek help.
Okay.
Mm.
Can you tell me when did you start to pick up the habit of smoking?
Basically, I started smoking at the age of 16 when I was in secondary school, and also I smoke due to the peer pressure that I have in school, because I tend to hang out a lot with my guy friends. So when I hang out with them, mostly they smoke. 80% of them are smokers. So due to the influence that I receive, and also me wanting to fit in to the group circle of friends that I have, I pick up smoking also.
So, what are your thoughts on smoking? I want to know from your perspective. What do you feel? What is smoking to you?
Smoking is actually like a uh, it's a remedy for me to relax my mind, because in a daily basis I actually have encounter a lot of uh, stress in my at home, or in school. So uh, smoking is a form of uh, relaxation for me. So by smoking, I get to actually forget about my problems for the period of time when I was smoking till I stop
Okay.
smoking.
So you say that smoking is a stress reliever for you. So could you tell me what kind of stress are you under? Like what causes you to have that stress?
um Basically, I receive a lot. I have a lot of stress due to the family issues that I have at home, where I have to uh, sustain my family. I work part time, and at the same time I'm studying, so I have to be responsible for my family, especially for my two younger siblings, and as I am the eldest. So both of my parents are one of my parents is working and the other is retired. So I'm one of them who actually have to work and study at the same time. So when I study and work at the same time, it puts a lot of pressure on me, and I tend to stress out a lot, since there's a lot of things that I have to learn in school. Yeah.
And anyway, how old are you?
I'm 18 this year.
Wow, for someone, so you're 18 and you're juggling like a job and studying at the same time.
Yes.
So that, from what you have told me, I think it's quite impressive for someone at such a young age to be able to support his family and also do his studies at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So from what you have told me, like just now, you say that smoking, it's a way for you to relieve your stress, and you started the habit when you were at school due to the social pressure from your friends. And you also tell me that because that you feel stress, you find it as a way to escape from that stress. Is that correct? Okay, so could you tell me, um because you say that stress is a way for you to cope, but what is preventing you from stopping the habit of smoking?
Basically, because I work part time, so since I'm in control of my own expenses and my own allowance, so I tend I will just divide my money and leave some money for me to buy cigarettes. That's why I think it's quite hard to prevent myself from smoking if I'm actually buying it. So when you buy, you have the intention of smoking already. So it's hard to prevent myself from smoking, unless I don't buy. But then I don't get the motivation. I don't have that motivation to actually prevent myself from smoking. So I
So
will just smoke.
you say that you're in control of your own finances and you find it easy to purchase the cigarettes, which doesn't cause you any motivation to not quit smoking, right? But do you have any like form of social support that could help you from stopping to smoke?
Yeah, I actually do have some social support at home. I feel uh I feel comfortable talking to my sister since she understands me a lot. But at the same time, I find it a bit hard to talk to her because she doesn't smoke. So it's not
Can relate, yeah?
that easy to actually drop my smoking habit.
Mhm.
Then how do I cope? I actually don't I didn't really think about that lah. How do I cope without smoking? Because I'm too used to smoking, so I don't uh learn how to cope without smoking. Yeah.
So because your sister is a non-smoker,
Yeah.
it's hard for you hard for her to relate to how you feel
Mm-hmm.
and why you need to smoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so from what we have just discussed, you have told me that because of what you are going through right now,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard for you to just drop the habit. And because you are in control of your own finances, it's also hard for you to just let go of smoking, as it is a way for you to cope with your stress. And because of that, and because of your sister's lack of, you can't relate to her, you find it frustrating because even though there's a social support, but then it's not a strong social support, right? So from what we have discussed, I have identified two issues. One is your inability to cope with your stress, and that results in you using smoking as a way to escape your stress. And two is your lack of social support, and because you're in control of your own finances, you find it hard to let go of the habit. So which issue would you like to discuss?
The smoking habit issue.
Okay.